I'm going to start with a quote from Desmond Tutu. He said, "You don't choose your family. They're God's gifts to you as you are to them." I'm going to share with you today about my cousin Cody. Not only is he my cousin, but he is one of my best friends. We're always there for each other, and I'm going to tell you about Cody's interests, skills, and his hobbies. I'll also tell you about our experiences together and what he has taught me. He's a very interesting guy. One of his favorite pop is Melio, and he always will see him with a can of Melio in his hand, and he drinks Melio all the time, and he goes through a case every 5 days, he says. And another unique thing about Cody is that he kind of takes care of unique animals. He is very heartwarming, and whenever he sees an animal on the road that's alive or he thinks gonna suffer, he will pull a road and take it and take it home and take care of it. He found a baby deer, a fawn. It was almost dying, and he nursed it back to health, and he named it Bambi, and they had it for a long time, and it grew up, but then it died eventually. But he's also had 3 pet raccoons, and he's had those for a long time too. But he recently had one, and it was kind of tragic because it fell off the roof and died. But and someday he hopes to have a polar bear and a fox, but I don't really think he's gonna get a polar bear. But, and another interesting thing about him is his favorite kind of music is country, and his favorite artist is Gary Allen. We both share interests in country music, but Cody has a lot more skills than I do. And big skill that he has is farming. He's been farming since he was a young boy, helping his dad out on the farm. And he's been driving tractors since he was little, and helping out with irrigators, and waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning to go shut them off or turn them on. Another thing that he really likes to do is carpentry and mechanics. And he has a Ford truck, a 1978 Ford truck. He likes to work on that and drive that around. And he's really handy around the farm and his house. And Cody is very book smart, and he's gotten straight A's throughout high school and everything, and he started PSEL his junior year and senior year, and he graduated high school with an associate's degree before he graduated high school. And he is currently going to NDSU for his undergraduate degree in biotechnology, and he is applying for grad school for immunology in 2013. And this year he also will be graduating from college with a 4-year degree, and he's only 19 years old. And when Cody isn't busy with school or farming, he has some hobbies that he enjoys, like working on his truck, and he likes going 4-wheeling through the countryside and driving the tractor. And our family always says that Cody and I are exactly alike because we both talk the same. They say that we have marbles in our mouths and they can never understand us. So we understand each other, and we always laugh about it. And one time when we were little, we always hang out at our cabin, and I was being the silly me. I told him he was in wrestling, and I told him that he couldn't pin me down, and so he finally got annoyed with me, and then he was pushing on my arm, and I was pushing forward, and then my shoulder really popped out of its socket, and after I was bawling and screaming in terror, and he was just horrified. He thought he killed me or something. But after I finally calmed down, it just popped back in, and it was all fine. And another thing that me and Cody like to do is we like to drive around and just talk about life and listen to music. And Cody is the big brother I never had. He just watches out for me, and he supports me too. He also taught me a lot of life lessons. This year he took me hunting for the first time, and he showed me how to shoot a gun. And he told me that you have to be very cautious and pay attention, just like in life. You have to pay attention to what's going on, and you don't want to just go through the motions. And he also told me to work hard and never give up. He's worked hard through school, and he's it's gonna pay off in the long run, and never give up. To finish off, I told you about Cody's interests, skills, and hobbies. I also told you some experiences that I have shared with him. and what he has taught me. Cody is not just my cousin, he is one of my best friends. He's also the big brother I never had, and